Hi, this is Farrell. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and video, ROBot TOD page 22. This is a quick one. This time I've done a couple other videos this last week just because I'm doing this crowdfunder and I've been trying to do these daily drawings, like kind of pop culture, like fan art, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, so here's the pencils. I actually did these last week and they're, I guess fairly tight except for that last panel or last couple panels looks like, but you can see in this session I'm tightening them up and adding more detail to the last couple panels, and yeah, I just use an automatic pencil and one of these little eraser feeders, automatic erasers. I don't know what you call those, dispensers, but it's usually like HB or H-lead, something kind of on the soft side. Here I'm inking it when I use these Faber-Castell Pitt pens, usually S. I use kind of the size S for like the figures, and if there's a smaller figure, I use XS. Usually, like in that second panel, I think I probably used some, for some of the smaller stuff, I used XS. And there we have the finished inks pretty much. Yeah, you can see I did some ink wash over certain areas. And that top right panel, working on the background, and the bottom right panel, I had wanted to have these like kind of gross looking worm slugs coming out of that little pit. Oh yeah, so this is another one of these daily drawings, and my cat kept interrupting me. They've been really needy lately. I've been trying to keep them in a lot so they don't try to murder all the birds in my yard. Yeah, so here we got ELRIC with pulling Stormbringer out of his sheath. This is Michael Moorcock character. Been listening to the audiobook. I haven't really ever listened to his stuff before, but it's pretty fun. I haven't really read any of it either. But yeah, there's the finished thing. And I had this up on my crowdfunder thing, and I think it sold pretty fast. And I was pretty stoked about the way that one came out. And here's another close-up shot of some dialogue there and those like slug worm things coming out of that pit. And I was pretty much ready to start adding the color now. So I've been I've been using this blue, this like intense blue liquid watercolor that I had in a little vial, and I squirted some in this little cup there and added some water to it to dilute it a little bit. So this isn't like the maximum intensity, but you can see it's pretty blue, and it dries a little lighter, and I just kind of do a wash over the whole thing, trying to keep the white of ROBot TOD still white, just because I wanted some highlights to pop through, and I didn't want to have to add white later, so I just wanted to let the white of the paper show through like I do with the lettering. Yeah, because I do this all, obviously, I'm doing this all by hand, the hand lettering, everything, and I maybe touched it up a little bit with Photoshop, but I haven't even started messing with that yet. I've just been scanning these and doing very minimal Photoshop stuff to them. So yeah, here you can see I'm adding some black areas to the background, and I ended up working on this, the last session I ended up working on this, I felt like I muddied it up a little bit, but I felt like those worm slug creatures weren't really popping in that last panel enough, and I wanted to add some color to it. So here you can see I'm going back in, kind of adding some definition, some form to figures, ROBot TOD, and like I said in previous videos, I just pretty much put like an ink outline around the main figures in the foreground, and I leave the background pencils, and I just pretty much use watercolor, or maybe do like an ink wash like I did this time over the rest of it. And yeah, here you can see that I'm just probably touching it up a little too much. I think it probably was like fine in the state it was at. I wasn't super happy about the way I kind of had in the second panel, the tension wasn't really being drawn. I added those arrows, like he was like looking to show what he was looking at. Like it's kind of like he uses these symbols, ROBot TOD uses these symbols communicate, I guess. And so he's like kind of pointing at those like little slug things coming out of that hole. But I should have added some, I was thinking about anyway, adding like color all around the edges, or, you know, kind of more dark hues around the edges of that second panel, so that there was like more of a contrast in the foreground. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing the show today, local creator at Books with Pictures, and then also Mind Management issue 1's coming out pretty soon, in a couple of days actually. So I'm doing a signing at, here's some little preview pages of it. I'm doing a signing at Cosmic Monkey, here we go, on the 9th. So yeah, today, Books with Pictures for if you're in Portland. And also, too, my crowdfunder's still going strong. Like I mentioned, I have about 20 more days on it. It's my new book. You can pre-order it, basically, on the crowdfunder. And 2020 is the name of the book. And I'm doing daily drawings. So just keep checking it out if you want to get one of those. Or I also have like some commissions open, too. If you want to get like a commission, just do it through the crowdfunder. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in about a week.